I cannot believe we're talking back to school, but here we are. It is the middle of July and it's time for back to school shopping. So if you're a mom like me, get in here. Let's talk back to school. Welcome back, you guys. I'm Nateanah. This is a channel where it's your weekly reminder that there is a woman behind all that mommying. This is a great topic for today because the woman who's behind the mom, most of the time, I'm going to say 8 out of 10 times, is taking the kids school shopping, and they're in her coin purse bad, okay? They are all in your funds. They are all in my funds, and we're here together in this community that we're building. So let's just bear this together, okay? Today, I have 5 of my top tips for back-to-school shopping that is going to take maybe a little bit of the pressure off of you, okay? So let's get into it. First and foremost, before you step into a store, take an audit of what you have. Go in their closet. I do this probably every 6 to 8 weeks. Go in their closet, go in their drawers, wherever their clothes are held or kept, and see what they have. See what's fitting them currently, and then you supplement when you go outside and shop so that you're not just spending up all your hard-earned coin, girl, okay? Pull out what fits and what doesn't look too worn out, and then you take like a mini little checklist, okay? Like, boom. Last time I was in TJ Maxx, I bought them a pack of 24 socks. They don't need any socks. Their shoes all fit. Maybe I just get them one new pair of shoes just to say it's a back-to-school shopping new pair of shoes. So this will really help you save time, money, and energy when you're out in the world shopping for back to school, okay? I can't stress this enough. Look in your closet, your kids' closet, or their drawers, and figure out what they already have. Now, kids are going to have wants, you know, but we got to figure out needs before wants because we are in a recession, heading to a recession, however you want to describe it, and we got to be smart about our coin. Number 2, buy multiples and buy smart, okay? So if you have not started yet shopping, start, okay? Because the sales are already here. Back to school, school supplies were in the stores at the beginning of July because you know retail loves to skip a season. Like you're in summer and we're already in fall. You're in fall, they're showing Christmas. We at Christmas, they're showing spring. So the school supplies are already out and they're having some really good sales. So take advantage of these sales, these back to school sales, summer clearance. It's going to be hot until about probably mid-October in most geographical areas. So be smart, shop in bulk. If you see some leggings, some underwear, some basics that you can buy in bulk, do it, okay? Just help yourself, help the budget. Another really good tip that I have within this tip is hit the discount stores. Burlington, TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls. They have some really good stuff. I'm talking Nike, Adidas, Jessica Simpson. Sometimes they have Zara Kids in there, Juicy Couture. I mean, they're letting the kids down. I've seen Asics, I've seen New Balance, I've seen Uggs, I've seen Adidas in the shoe department. So you can really get your kids some cute stuff. If you're stuck on the name brands, you can find it in there as well. But you can really find some cute pieces for not a lot of money that allows you to have more bang for your buck. You can get them more if you so choose. Now, when you accumulate all these new pieces, make sure you keep your receipts because when you go home and lay everything out, you got to review and see, okay, did I overdo it? Did I overspend? Did you not need any more sets? Do you need more jeans instead of tops? Assess again. So throughout this whole process, you're going to be assessing. Assess, assess, assess. This leads me right into number 3. Don't wait for the teacher list. Do not wait for that list because you know what's on the list. They need crayons. They need a pencil box. They need glue. They need scissors. They need pencils. They need a notebook. They need a folder. They need a calculator. They need a water bottle. They need a backpack. They need a lunch pail. Don't wait for the teacher's list. You know what's going to be on there. And the things that are super specific to the class they're taking or the teacher they have, you can supplement that later. But it's going to be a couple things versus waiting. The stuff is gone off the racks because I've done that before. My oldest, her school starts later in August, and many times the school supplies are gone. People have been in class 3 weeks. And so if you wait, you will lose. You'll wait and lose. So be sure to get those essentials while the prices are low and the shelves are stocked. Number 4, salvage what you already have. And this goes back to the closet audit, but we're talking supplies now. Salvage what you already have. When Kinsley came home at the end of last year or the end of the school year this year in June, I went through all the supplies that the teacher sent back, and many of them were in pristine condition, like they had never been used. They clipboard, her name can very much so, beautifully placed on the clipboard. That will be salvaged. Glue, never used, salvaged. Scissors, some of the pencils, some of the markers, because they at our school they ask for you to re-up throughout the year. So all that has been put into a nice little baggie, and we are bringing that right into second grade. Because why not? This is second to Christmas. This is the most expensive time for parents. So don't be cute, trying to be cute and afraid to dig into last year's supplies. Okay? Salvage what is still in good condition. Now, I'm not telling you to put a little crayon that done been ate down and cut down back into baby girls or baby boys' pencil box. That's not what I'm telling you to do. So I don't want to hear that I told you to do. But I'm just telling you, don't be too good for leftovers. Lastly, but not leastly, have a budget and stick to it. This is probably the hardest for me because you go out there, you get excited, and you just start putting things in the cart. Everything's on sale. Crayons is 25 cents. We need 6 of those. Like, stick to a budget. Whatever that looks like for you, I would say a comfortable budget for me is like $150 to $200 on school supplies. And I say that because my oldest daughter goes to a private school, and so she wears uniform. The uniforms are out of this world. That's another conversation. But I took my own advice, and I shopped early in June when Children's Place was having a uniform sale, and I stacked up. So what would have been $600 to $700 was $250. I'm just telling you what I know. Well, you know better, you do better. That's all I'm saying. And when she went there for kindergarten, I got caught up. I got caught up, and I spent a lot of money that year. But I got smarter, I got wiser, and I learned these tips, and I want that for you. I don't want you to spend your hard-earned coin where you don't need to spend it. With the budget, remember, get the essentials first. We can get the wants later. Maybe. Heavy on the maybe. Just because it's cute doesn't mean you need it. I have to tell myself that clearly on a day-to-day basis. Moms, I hope this was helpful. If you're feeling back to school pressure, lean into this list. Let me know what mom hacks you have out there. I'm going to try and do a follow-up to this video where I show you some of my favorite things going into the school year. But I wanted to get ahead of it. I wanted to bring this video to you in July when the sales are popping so that you can beat that rush of those kids that unfortunately have to go back to school the first week of August. Unfortunate for us in the store, maybe not unfortunate for their parents because they want them out the house. So, if you like videos like this, make sure to lean in, like, comment. Make sure you subscribe. Join the community because we're doing nothing but glowing and growing around here. See you next time.